Hola, comadre, compadre, and comextre, and welcome to your February Chisme. And this is a chisme to help you on your month, help you set intentions, help you to look forward on what you need to be working on, focusing on, and then what tools you do have, and then, of course, any words of encouragement from Spirit. And yeah, so let's just dive in and start. As you all know, I like to do three, three, and three grounding exercise just so one, we can get grounded, get the energy flowing. I like to ground myself so that way I'm open to give you the message, and I like to you to ground yourself so you're open to receive the message. So we'll do my favorite. You inhale for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and exhale for 3 seconds. And you do that 3 times. But I want you to do more than just breathe. While you're inhaling, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in love, light, positivity, fire, and butterflies. And then when you hold, I want you to imagine that all that energy is going from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet to the tips of your fingers. And when you exhale, I want you to imagine that all this energy is just leaving your body, all of the nastiness, all the gunk, everything that's not serving you, just let that shit go. And so we'll do that 3 times and I'll walk you through it. And so whenever you're ready, go ahead and take your deep breath in. Hold, release. Another deep breath in. Hold, release. Last one, make it count. Deep breath in. Hold, release. I was told that I did not let you know that this is specifically for my bad. This is specifically for my familia born in the month of September. So, if you're born in the month of September, stay. This video is for you. And if not, that's okay. You're more than welcome to stay as well. But you can also go to my YouTube channel with all the other months are out. So, let's see what's going on for my collective that's born in the month of September for the month of February. So I'm seeing a lot of uh group situations happening. I see a lot of um just a lot there's lots of groups. So let's see what more I'm getting from this group. So okay. So a lot of this is for a lot of people who are starting new relationships, new friendships, new situationships. I do see that there's a lot of newness with it, and it doesn't have to be romantic relationship because I'm not sensing it romantic. For some of you, it feels romantic, but it's almost like an exchange of energy kind of relationship. Like there's people that you're starting to want to connect with more and have more of a deeper relationship. But I see a lot of this energy that this is the month where you just want to do that. And it's interesting because some of it is also coming up that for a lot of you, you'll have to get out of your shell. You'll have to come out of your comfort zone because you've been comfortable where you're at. And so you have to like shake it up a bit to move on and make these connections. So if this resonates, stay. Of course, I'm not going to tell you to leave. But yeah, let's see what's going on. So what blockage do we need to work on for this energy for the month? What's the blockage that my collective familia needs to hear? What's the blockage? Okay, so we have the high priestess with the 3 of cups underneath the deck. I'm not gonna lie. I have literally done the recording for for other months already, and 3 of cups keeps coming up. There's a lot of happiness and joy. I just have to say that. Anyways, thank you, Spirit. But my bad. Anyways, okay, September babies. So we got the high priestess as your blockage. So this is telling me that many of you are not listening to your intuition. A lot of you are stuck in your ego. A lot of you are stuck in negative thinking, in catastrophizing, in overthinking. Especially because the Three of Cups is underneath the deck. And so that's really telling me about like you are so caught up in looking at all the negativity. You're not enjoying life. You're not enjoying um the blessings you have and the good things that are happening. But the high priestess really talks about this and talks about you being able to know and trust and go with the flow. You can create what you want. You can make it happen. You just have to listen to your intuition. So for a lot of you, intuition work, this is the month where you gotta do that work with your inner comadre, inner compadre, and inner comextre. You gotta align with your higher self. Um, and so let's see, what tools can you use or can you learn to really tap more into your intuition? Because I really see like this is a blockage. We got to tap into our intuition. Um, because our intuition will absolutely always save our butts, no matter from what. So what tools can you use? What are your tools? What tools can you use? Can you learn? Okay. We got the Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the King of Swords underneath the deck. Oh, this is so cute and funny, but I love it. So for a lot of my familia born in the month of September, the tools that you need to either strengthen or learn or just tap into more is that fire in you. Because I really do see that there's been this lack of belief in yourself. There's been this lack of knowing that you are the fire starter of your life. So so I sense a lot of more, we got to work on our self-confidence, we got to work on our self-esteem, we got to work on a lot of that we got to learn on that tool, because when you know your shit don't stink, you know your shit don't stink. But right now, I don't think I really do feel that a lot of you don't feel that like you feel like your shit does stink. And it does. But, confidence really makes you believe it doesn't. It again, it's a whole thing. But that like that you got to be confident. You got to just and I hate to say it this way because I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, you got to fake it till you make it." Mm, yes and no. Yes, you get to fake it, but I also need you to embrace it and sit with it. And when you don't feel confident, then sit with that feeling of why don't you feel confident? What's happening? What's going on? And so that's really what is that tool of you just got to look for that confidence and figure out why you're not feeling confident. And then with the Fool is new beginnings, new chapters, new opportunities. Again, because you're not trusting your intuition, I do feel that you are stopping yourself from just new beginnings or trying something new. So one of the tools that the Fool is reminding you of is just say yes, just take a leap, just try it. Nothing's going to happen. So I'm really seeing like just try something new. If you have been contemplating, if you have been wondering, should I try this? This is your message from spirit. And the answer is yes. Just try it. Just try it. That's all you gotta do. It's not, nothing's permanent. Just because you try it doesn't mean you have to do it for the rest of your life or you have to like it. Just try it. And then you'll see if it's for you or not. And again, nothing detrimental is going to change or happen. Now, those are little small leaps of faith. Now, if you're talking about a big leap of faith, of course, it's a little overwhelming and there's a lot more that needs to be unpacked there, but I'm happy to help you. This is a collective energy, so this is a lot. But I really do see like those are the tools you should be leaning on. Gain your confidence and just try new things. That is how, the more you practice those two things, that is when you'll start to really align with your higher self. And that's when you'll start to really align with your intuition, your inner comadre, inner compadre, and inner comextre. And the King of Swords underneath the deck is really talking about that, is really talking about the skills and the tools and the knowledge that you have. You've been building it. And if you don't, and if you haven't been building it, this is a perfect time to start building it. Learn, put yourself out there, gain the knowledge. This is knowledge that it's everywhere. And the beauty of spirituality and the beauty of your own healing journey is that you get to make it your own. You are the one who gets to build your empire. Just because someone does it this way and you're just like, I don't like it that way, doesn't mean you have to do it that way. You get to make it your own. And that's what the King of Swords is really all about, is that you are the tool. You are the person who has the capability of making it whatever you want it to make it of. And so you're the carpenter of your own life. I don't know why I just said that. That's interesting. But yeah, so that's really what's coming up with the King of Swords underneath the deck. So now, let's ask Spirit for any words of encouragement or words of advice. I like to remind you that this is the part where you should timestamp. Make sure you save this video because this is your message for the rest of the month. Anytime in this month that you feel sad or depressed, or you just need that little boost of motivation or whatever it is, this right here is your message that I encourage you to listen to anytime. Oh, and there it goes. We got the Queen of Swords, the Throne of Truth, with the moon underneath the deck. I love this because very short and I mean it's not short and sweet, but in a very beautiful way. This is your time to speak your truth. This is your time for you to start being authentically yourself, living in your truth, living in knowing who you are and being proud of it. The Queen of Swords really is this throne of knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing that you get to determine what you want, who you want in your life, and what it's gonna look like. You have this ability. Spirit knows it. You have it. Spirit sees it. Comadre, compadre, comextre. You are so valuable. You are so worthy. You are so beautiful. You are so strong. You are royal. You are royalty. You get to be that energetic presence in everyone's life as long as you live in your true essence. And that's all healing is about, is you being true to yourself. God wants that for you. Your spirit team wants that for you. Heck, your higher self wants that for you. Do practice more. Again, the moon is all about going within, tapping into those energies around you. It's so funny because when I think of the moon, this card, I always think of this um quote I said a long time ago, and I should make it like my own quote. Um and I'm going to share this with you. Healing does not mean that your life becomes perfect. Healing does not mean that all your problems are going to go away, and healing does not mean that you'll never get more problems. No, that's not healing. Healing is when you are able to have the tools, have what you need necessary. So then that way, when the shit does happen, when the problems do occur, you stay and remain grounded, cool, calm, and collective. That when crazy shit's happening in your life, you can remain still and you can remain of like, well, I'm like, I'm okay though. I am okay. That's what the moon really represents. It's knowing that there's always going to be unforeseen problems, and yet, as long as you stay grounded with your emotions, with your reactions, with your mental health, with your physical health, with your spiritual health, with your emotional health, when you have all of that in grounded within you, it's gonna everything else is just gonna it's gonna resolve on its own, or it's just you'll have the ability to solve it yourself. So the moon really is about doing a lot of that work energetically. Also really doing that work within yourself. So I I will put in a plug. Every month, I put out a new moon and a full moon workshop because I have personally used the moon's energy to release and to manifest, to let shit go and to ask God to bring this into my life. Because the moon is such a powerful, beautiful energy that you can use. And so there's also that like that reminder, especially because you I mean, the moon's huge, so you can use the moon energy to do this and tap into your intuition, because it's very intuitive. I am myself am an intuitive spiritual life coach. So this is what I do for a living. And so if you're struggling, I got you. I'm here for you. If you're interested in working with me, I only offer one-on-one services weekly, and they sell out fast. So make sure you go on my website. My appointments open up on Friday morning and then they close, and then you'll have to wait for the following week to see what appointments I have available the next week. But I'm here for you. Like, you don't have to do this alone. Intuition work is hard. It's absolutely hard. Being in flow with Mother Earth and being in flow with the sun and being in flow with the moon and being in flow with just the universe. It's a lot of work. But you don't have to do this alone. And that's exactly what the overall message is here is trust yourself. Go within, build that confidence, try new things, be be yourself, be authentically you because you are loved and you are amazing. And spirit loves you so much. I don't know, I feel this like an endless amount of love for all of you. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful month. Again, I'm here for you. Check it out, my YouTube channel, or you can always go look at my other social media platforms. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And with all of that, I am sending you so much fire and butterflies. And of course, don't forget, love your now. Bye.